course, we talk about Carmelo Hayes. You got to look on the outside. Always have to keep track of where Trick Williams is at. And now Grayson Waller again almost felt the effects.
Take a timeout right now. Just take a little break. Take a little break. That's what we're doing right now. Take a little break.
Hayes just caught the stitch. Wait a minute. The official distracted by Hayes. Didn't see Williams get taken out. But it's not like Waller would have been disqualified, but how smart of Grayson Waller to isolate Trick Williams. Booker, watch out. I warned you last week. You better move this time.
Out of here, bro.
Waller talking about that viral moment. Waller looking to fly. Love him or hate him, he realizes the only way he can win is getting Hayes back in the ring. Hook of the leg, and no. Damn it, Book, it doesn't get any closer than that. Becoming unglued because Grayson, whoa!
Wow.
As you would say, Carmelo Hayes changed the game, but this time it's Waller who gets to the outside. Oh, no! Oh, across the throat. And for Carmelo Hayes, this late in the game, you gotta, oh, no. Oh, just caught.
Got caught that, I don't know, maybe knee, maybe.
You gotta think so much been taken out of both these superstars. For Grayson Waller, he risked it all. He might have just got caught as Hayes to the top. Nothing.
Oh,
Net
first 48. First 48.
Net connects into the cover and still.
Here is your winner and still the NXT champion, Carmelo Hayes.
They say you always remember your first. And Carmelo Hayes won't soon forget the first offense